Hello, Port Harcourt. This is the StartItup show on Radio 93.7, where we believe startups from Port Harcourt can take on the world. On the StartItup show, we discuss everything about startups, which are businesses, and then technology. And for this quarter, for the first quarter of this year, we've been talking about tech money. How do you make money in tech? What are the different things you can do to make money in tech or make passive income that can help you cushion the effect of the economic challenges we're all facing? And technology is one of the great ways where you can make that passive income from the comfort of your home, using your mobile phones or using your laptops. And you can also make it a major income for yourself because it pays that well. We've looked at different topics from video editing, project management, graphics design, how you can also do ghostwriting from home, different things you can do from home to make money. And on today's edition, we're talking about something that people already do and people are making a lot of money from and does not require as much energy, skills, or so much as well. Now, on today's topic, we're talking about tech money, drop shipping. Drop shipping is a very interesting way to make money. And today, our guest will be talking about drop shipping. We have on the studio Raymond Nwachukwu. Raymond, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Raymond is involved in drop shipping and he'll be telling us about drop shipping and how you can use drop shipping to make money from the comfort of your home. But first, let's understand. The question starts now.
Yeah.
What is drop shipping?
All right. Thank you so much for having me. Drop shipping is simply a model of business that is in the e-commerce space. It is quite different from mini importation. So what it's about is that you just find a winning product, and once you find a winning product, you're going to build a website around that product. And after building a website around that product, you go ahead and go to your supplier, find a supplier that supplies that product, and you order that. You send your customers to your website, and when they come to your website and buy from you, you receive the payment into your account, and then goes over to the supplier website to fulfill the order, and then the supplier would send the product to the customer because they have their details, they have their address and everything. Okay. So they send the product to them. So all you have to do is to go on your dashboard and fulfill the order. Once you fulfill the order, they send the product to your customer, and then you keep back the profit. So in other words, you are like the middleman in the whole situation. So you might find a product that sells for, like, let's say $10 on a supplier's website.
Let's come down to the product, because once you started the explanation, it started with product. Let's understand what is a winning product.
Yeah. So there are several things that can actually define what a winning product is. First of all, a winning product has to be something that actually gives value to the customer, something that actually
gives value something people are looking for.
Yes, so you might call it a hot product, something that people.
Hot product.
Yeah, that's number one thing. Then number two is something that, in the social media today, people's attention is very minimal. So something that can catch people's attention
very
once
fast.
they see it very fast. So as they're scrolling, maybe something that helps to carry out a task very easy. Yeah, so those things are things that can classify as a winning product. Yeah.
Okay, so are you targeting these things because they are easier to sell? These winning products, are you targeting to sell those ones because they are easier to sell?
Yeah,
it's something that is catching attention already and delivers value.
Value, yes.
Okay, so how do you choose the winning product?
Okay, so how you choose the winning product? First of all, the winning product can come from different niches. So it depends on the niche you are selling the product from. For example, let's say you are in the pet niche, right? Okay. So you will now look at you go to platforms like TikTok. So when you hop on TikTok, you can type something like TikTok made me buy it. So you're going to see a lot of product that
come back again. You're going to type TikTok made me buy it.
Yeah, TikTok made me buy it.
So it will give you a list of products that people are buying on TikTok.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, and also give you a product that other dropshippers might already be selling. Yeah. Okay. So you get some ideas from it, and then from there you can choose the product.
Okay, but I think the main thing to understand out of drop shipping is that you're a middleman.
You're a middleman, yes.
So you have the suppliers on one side,
yes,
and you have the customers on one side.
Yes.
You don't have any product.
You don't have any product.
You don't have any inventory.
at all.
What you have is the fact that you know customers are looking for these things.
Yes.
And you know the supplier that has it.
Exactly.
You connect the both of them.
Yes.
So when the customer comes to you that
Yeah.
I want this item,
Yes.
you would place the order for the customer from the supplier.
Exactly.
And pay the supplier and take your margin.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
Who does the delivery?
The delivery is done by the supplier actually.
Oh, so you do nothing?
You do definitely nothing. So what you actually do is to run ads to your product. That's where your bulk of game is.
Okay, so what you're doing
yeah,
is you're marketing that product that is a winning product.
Exactly.
When you market it on your social media or on your website or whatever platforms you have, as you market the product, the customers will come to you.
Yes.
Assuming that you have it.
Exactly.
But you really don't have it.
Yes.
So when they come and place several orders to you, you give the responsibility to your supplier to do the order and do the delivery by themselves as well, and then you take your margin.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
and you can do this with your phone.
You can do that with your phone, yeah.
Okay, so tell us first, how did you get started in dropshipping?
Okay,
let's know the story behind it.
Okay, yeah. So I've actually been in the internet space for about 5 years now. So when I started with mini importation. So I was buying products from China, and then I was selling the product. I would get the inventories when I was in school. So I think my first product was something like a phone holder. So I bought the product and I was selling to my lecturers that had cars and stuff. So that was where I started from, developing interest in e-commerce. So as time proceeded, so I now discovered that to sell to some Nigerians actually is a bit of headache because of the delivery work and everything that comes with it. So
are you saying we're difficult people?
I'm not trying to say that anyway, but that's the reality. Anybody who is doing mini importation these days will understand what I'm saying. The customer might order a product and they don't even want to buy it. Like, they just come to your website and order a product they're not interested in buying. So
are you serious?
Actually,
they do that?
Yeah, they do that actually.
So you spend your money, bring it in, and they will.
Yeah, and by the time you're calling them on phone, they're not picking your calls anymore. So
whoa,
yeah, it happens sometimes. So
some Nigerians are difficult people.
So that's how I actually navigated into dropshipping. Yeah. So, but this dropshipping actually it's majorly selling to the global market actually. So most of the buyers might actually be people from the US, the UK. And
okay, so let me understand this. If you're doing the mini importation, like we see handbags, wigs, and some other kind of products, what you're doing is you're buying it from China, and then you keep inventory, which means you first have to use your capital to buy the items and keep inventory, then sell. So if you're doing drop shipping, you're not buying any item.
You're not buying any item,
You're just setting up a platform for people to buy. And when they buy, none of these products come to you. It's just your money, your margin that comes to you. And you're saying for drop shipping, it doesn't have to be just in Nigeria. Your dropshipping website can sell to anybody, anywhere in the world.
Exactly.
Interesting. So you moved from keeping an inventory to deciding that you don't want to have an inventory anymore. So please share with us, what kind of platforms or website do you use for dropshipping?
Okay.
So someone listening out there now would want to go check it out and say, okay, let me go see how this dropshipping works.
Yeah. So I use Shopify. Yeah, Shopify is a platform that actually
Shopify.
Yes.
Shopify is spelled SHOPIFY.
Exactly.
Shopify.com.
Yeah. So when you go on Shopify.com,
not Spotify.
Not Spotify is
not Spotify. Shopify. The word shop. SHOP. Then IFY.com. Go ahead.
Exactly. So when you go on Shopify.com, so you're gonna sign up. So when you sign up on the platform, they will give you that opportunity to be able to now build out your website and then be able to also connect your suppliers on that platform. So it's like the bridge that connects your website. You build your website on the platform, and then they have different suppliers already that can easily integrate into the Shopify platform. So you just integrate into that platform. Yeah, and they also have other apps that would actually help to make the whole process more seamless. Like they have apps that would help you to do email marketing as well. If you want to reach back to your customers who maybe people who abandoned carts when they wanted to make a purchase, they can always come back to buy. Yeah, and then you also have other apps that can put reviews on your website to make it look more like legit. So you can import reviews of a particular product that is already existing on your suppliers.
It doesn't have to be you scouting for those reviews.
Yes, you just import them. Yeah, you have
interesting
tools like that inbuilt inside Shopify that would help you to,
Okay, so let me help break that down. What this means is, if you're on Shopify and you want to build a dropshipping website, on Shopify there, the suppliers are already there.
Exactly.
Connecting to the suppliers is already there.
Yes.
Connecting to the customers is already there using the Shopify website.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is just create an account on Shopify and start adding the products from these suppliers on that website, and the customers will see it and start buying from you. Meanwhile, you're not producing any of these items, you're not shipping any of the items, you're not involved in the entire process other than marketing these items to the customers.
Yes.
And on that same platform, the description of the product, the reviews for that product, everything around the product is already there as it comes from the supplier. So you don't have to enter all those products afresh or take the pictures also.
By yourself,
By yourself. Everything is there.
Everything is there.
Okay, that's
if you want to go a step further, you can actually take the pictures and also edit the description so that it will match because if everybody is just taking the description on the supplier's website, so it becomes monotonous, so you can just make it add a little bit copyright into it that will make it to sell more
for yourself. Okay, that's quite interesting, which means you make money in naira and dollars.
Exactly.
That's the interesting part. We'll come back to the money part. But next, now, if somebody is listening and is going to create a Shopify website, right, to start doing drop shipping, another thing they would want to understand is, how do I handle customer service? Or what are the challenges with drop shipping?
Yeah, so as sweet as the business model sounds, it also has its own pitfalls, right? Yeah, so when it comes to customer service, actually you need to have a good customer service, because customers will be calling you and will want to be able to reach out to you either through emails or through calls, because you have your phone number on your website, right? So as they are calling you, you're also informing them about the progress of the order, because you're going to see the movement of the order from the supplier website to see when it's at what point it is,
when it gets delivered.
When it gets delivered. So we try to reach out to them and let them understand that their goods are on the way and it will arrive soon.
Okay, so which of the niche do you think sells more? Is it the female kind of products, or the male kind of products, or electronics, or what kind of product do you think it's a good niche at this time? So somebody listening will not jump into one particular niche and start feeling frustrated that they are not making enough money from drop shipping. Give us a hint into the product line that is making a lot of money right now.
I'm going to speed the beans now. So actually, when it comes to beauty product, that's actually what does very well.
There's a high demand to look beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, especially in the US and all of that. There's a lot of high demand. Yeah, and also the pet niche.
Pets?
Yeah, pet niche. Those guys, they like dogs and stuff like that. So anything that can, one of my winning products was a dog backpack that helps them to carry their, dog easily with them, maybe when they're going on summer or whatever, vacation or whatever.
Oh, so that's one of the products you sold most in?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you sell that in Nigeria.
I don't know if anybody's going to buy that.
Okay. So, but that interesting part of the fact that you have a global audience with just that one website is also good to know. But let me ask, if somebody is looking to create a Shopify account now to do these things, how much capital would they need?
Okay, now when it comes to the costs to actually create an account, Shopify has a plan, I think about $29 per month, right? Yeah, but they also have this 3 months free plan. You have to pay just 1 month every month for 3 months. Now the reason why they do that is because they know that it's not very easy to get started. So they give you that leverage to be able to use 3 months and find your way around. So especially you can get that on people who are affiliating with Shopify. So when you click their links, that's when you have that kind of options. So what it costs is about $29 for the Shopify platform. But if you're asking me how much it costs to start the dropshipping business, I think it's a different ballgame altogether.
Yeah, so let's get to that then.
Okay, so when it comes to how much to start with, if I'm going to be very honest, you need at least $500 to actually start dropshipping, like to do it very
Okay,
well.
so where are we
Yeah.
spending the $500?
Yeah, the $500 is coming from if you're going to be running ads, because to run ads to countries like US.
Okay, so
and
so
UK.
we're not talking about ads now.
Okay,
we're talking
now-
about start.
Okay, so
That
if you're
I
not
want
going
to start now.
yeah, so if you're not going to run ads, then you're going to go the organic route. The organic route.
No.
is-
So hold on. What I'm talking about now, I want to start.
Today.
Not that I want to grow it.
Okay.
Not that I want to sell a lot.
Okay.
Which will now involve strategies that will take a lot of money.
Yeah.
If I want to start now, can't I just go to Shopify?
You can
create an
definitely-
account and start.
Definitely, you can do that.
Do I need money to do that?
Yeah, you need about $29 to do that.
Okay, $29, which
Yes.
is like the subscription fee.
Subscription fee.
Meanwhile, you've also mentioned that there's a 3-month free plan,
Yeah.
which you can jump on.
Exactly. So
Okay,
so if you jump on that plan, that means you just have to spend like $3 actually.
okay, like $3
Yeah, for
actually
subscription,
to
yeah.
start.
Yeah.
So all in all, if I'm making a decision now to go on drop shipping and start selling to a global market,
Yeah.
I just need $3.
Exactly.
And then I go online and then create an account with Shopify,
Yeah.
choose the suppliers I want to work with,
Yeah.
add their products on my website,
Yeah.
and then I start working.
Yes.
So I'm thinking the $3 is around having a domain name.
The $3 is not inclusive of the domain name. The domain name, you also have to purchase the domain name inside. Either you purchase it inside Shopify platform, or you can buy it outside and then link it up. So whichever
Okay.
way. Buying from Shopify, they might add a little bit of extra
margin.
cost. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you can easily buy it from any other platform and integrate into it. Yeah. So when you go that route, like I was about saying about the organic method, the organic method is if you actually decide to go organic method, that means you will need to order that particular product that you want to sell, order it to yourself,
Yeah.
then be able to create some content with it, and then post on platforms like TikTok or on Facebook. So
Okay.
there are a lot of videos going viral these days. So if you're lucky, or if you know exactly what you're doing and your videos go viral, then you don't need to actually spend anything. In fact, there are people out there actually who are not spending a dime to do dropshipping, and they're making lots of money because they know how to create viral content on TikTok.
Okay, so creating the viral content to get people to see the items, value the items, and buy the items as well
Yes.
on your website
Yes.
as it is. Okay, that's interesting. Now, one thing I'm going to ask, if I'm going to make a decision to do drop shipping right now, how much money do you think I would make roughly?
Okay.
I don't want to ask how much money you make,
I
because I can see you've been into it for a long time. You've been into it for a long time, and I don't want to work with that judgment. So, how
Okay.
much money roughly do you think I would make?
Okay, let's say in a couple of months, depending, I'll just give a margin.
Okay.
I'll just give a margin. Let's say you are doing some form of investment into the buying the product yourself and then selling it. So you might be having a kind of profit margin of 30%. So
Oh,
if you are,
30%,
yeah,
good.
30% is cool. So if you are investing something like $500, then you should be making at least 30% of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Another question I'd like to ask: if I'm doing a drop shipping business, do I have to be a registered company in Nigeria?
No, you don't have to be a registered company.
Then how would I receive that dollars?
No.
How do I get the cash?
How to get the cash? Yeah. So before I forget this part, if you're going to do drop shipping, you don't have to register your business in Nigeria, but you have to register your business in the US. Yeah, you have to register your business in the US.
Okay.
That part, yeah, you have to register your business in the US so that you can be able to access platforms that would help you to collect money.
Okay.
Payment processors like Stripe.
Okay.
Yeah, PayPal and other ones like
Payoneer.
that. So, but yeah, Payoneer. So, but the easiest one is actually Stripe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the Shopify platform also has a native payment method. So for you to also use that payment method, you need to have a business registered either in the US or in the UK. But the easiest one is to register your business in the US. So
Oh, okay. And there are platforms online that makes it easy for you to register a business in the US.
yeah, actually, I do that. That's part of the service I offer. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. If you're listening out there, this is the StartitUp show where we discuss startups and technology, and we give business insights and technology insights as to things you can do. For this quarter, we've been talking about tech money, things you can do to make money in tech. You can check out our videos on YouTube on different topics you can do to make money online. In today's show, we're talking about drop shipping, how from the comfort of your phone or your laptop at home, you could start getting items from different suppliers around the world and shipping to different customers around the world and gaining your margin. And you don't have to do that full time. You can also do that part time, but you earn in USD at the comfort of your home.
Exactly.
You don't need to own the product, produce it. You don't need to do the delivery. You don't need to do anything else other than just be the middleman and do the referral. It's an interesting thing. So you can go on Google, search about drop shipping. The particular platform recommended for drop shipping is Shopify.com. So you can also visit the website and see what Shopify has to offer you, and you can do that part-time or full-time in order to cushion the effect of the economic times and make more income. This is Bruce Lucas, and we're signing off on today's Started Up show. See you next Tuesday, as we have the show every Tuesday, 9:30 prompt on the Started Up show.
Okay, thank you very much.